Let's suppose that we're working in a file and we don't like what we have done, so we want to revert the changes. And please notice that we haven't done a git add, much less a git commit. These are changes that we have done in the working directory, but we haven't either added them to the staging area nor commit them. But we want to eliminate those changes. For this, we can use git restore. Let's see an example of this. Let me open this test.txt file, and let's say that I go crazy and I start writing stuff that doesn't make sense, and I realize that, oh, this doesn't make any sense. And let's say that I save the file. So I don't really like this, so I want to go back to how this was before. For that, we can simply say git restore. Let's come here to the console and let me say git restore, and I can restore the contents of the test.txt file, enter, and let's see that now if we come back here, you are going to see that we have back the previous content. So this is why it is very important that every time you have something that is good, you make a commit, so that you have a point in history to go back to in case you need to. Of course, as always, if we want to restore everything, we can do git restore dot. That dot means that we want to apply the command, in this case restore, to everything. Now, just in case you have done git in the past, you may be wondering, why are we not using the checkout command? The checkout command is not used anymore because it can be confusing, because it was designed first to do two things, either restoring or changing branches. We're going to talk more about branches later in the future, but the basic idea is that the checkout command did two things, which was confusing. And therefore, in modern versions of Git, we use restore for restoring. And we're going to see that in the future, in order to change between branches, we're going to use another command called switch. But I just mentioned this in case you have seen code that says git checkout and something to do restoring. We don't do that anymore. It can be done, but the best practice is to use restore, which is the new command for restoring.